Okay, here it is. I am doing my Franken of my lipstick adjuster. This one right here, the black. Hopefully I can get a decent color out of this. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work out. I don't know if it's going to be as good as the blue, but we're going to try. What I am working with here is just a candle warmer. This is the one I use for depotting and frankening lip products and stuff like that. That's the only thing I use this particular one for. That's why it looks, you know, so beat up. All of this is glue from depotting. So this right here, it is literally just a microwave egg poacher. You can use these in a pot of water too. It's just a silicone egg poacher. I don't do my eggs in these. They were sent to me for review, which I've never reviewed them, you know, because I don't use them for eggs. But, you know, I'm going to use it for this. It is clean, and I'm just going to go ahead and get into this whole process. I am going to start with the base of the blue that I originally had done out of this lipstick adjuster, starting with a fresh toothpick, so then I can just throw it out when I'm done. But I'm going to pull the base of this out because it is part of my experiment, and it'll also help give something else to mix the black with. You may hear my kids in the background. They are out in the living room with their daddy watching YouTube videos about superheroes, and I think they were either watching Shazam or Wonder Woman clips, so that's what they are doing. So I am just going to pull all of this out, and as you can see, it's already starting to melt in there, and I still don't have my voice completely back yet. I feel like I sound very nasally right now, so I am going to let that start to melt. And I'm going to wipe out this here just to clean it up a little bit, since I am going to be putting it back in here. So I'm just going to roll that down, and I'm going to clean this up a little bit while the other stuff is melting. And then we're going to put some more stuff in there. Let's get this black in there. I'm a little scared of it, but we're going to do this. I've got a little piece of fuzz on there. Looks like a piece of cotton from when I cleaned this off before. So we're just gonna get the black out, start the melting process, and go from there. I'm sure there's plenty of other ways to do this. This is just how I happen to do it. I feel like a mad chemist when I cook this stuff up. It just wants to stick to this toothpick. That is a lot of black. I'm a little scared of it, to be completely honest with you. It's not all out of there. I'm gonna see if I can get some more out in a minute. I'm just gonna try to move this down so it can actually start to melt. All right, I will clean this up with a lip brush over the next week or two. Darken up individual looks, but this is pretty much what I'm going to be working with as far as this particular lipstick that I'm going to make. It's not as crazy looking as I thought it was going to be. It looks like a deep brown, kind of like a 90s color. And I'm not super mad at it, even at that color. Let's see if we can get some more of this black down in there. It's a messy process. Just gonna let that melt for a minute. I am also gonna add in this Avon lipstick in Pecan. I have used this to Franken before, which is why it is sheared off like this. And hopefully that will lighten it to more of an everyday color, I'm hoping. I'm just going to throw it around on my desk here. because that's how we do. I'm trying to pull an Amanda and make it messier than it needs to be. Nothing but love, nothing but love. No shade intended. I'm hoping this lipstick doesn't get too big and grow a life of its own. I'm trying to get all of that out of there because there is a lot deep down in there. I think I've gotten most of it. Get just a little bit more out of there. All right, I think I've got it all. We'll see what this color does to it. It's kind of even more brown. I'll let that melt for a minute. This is kind of a long process. I mean, I'm sure you could probably microwave it, but I kind of like the slow melt of doing it this way because I don't know what high temperatures are going to do to the formulas, which is why I prefer this slow method. All right, let's just let that sit for a few minutes and we'll be right back. That's pretty brown, but I could probably get away with that on a day-to-day basis. I don't know. Maybe I'll take it a little bit lighter. I've got 2 little samples here that I am going to do one at a time. From Avon, this is the color Blush. I've had these a while. All right, let's let that melt and we'll see what that does. It still looks a little brown, but maybe a little cooler. I don't know. I'm going to put the other little lipstick in and see if that helps it a little. It certainly doesn't look black anymore. All right, let's get this other little lipstick in, and then I think I'll be happy with that. Even if it is still kind of brown, I can always put toppers or something on it, put some gloss to adjust the color a little bit. All right, we'll let that melt and I'll be back. It's looking a little less brown, but I can live with this color. I think I can live with this one. I need to get one of those little like micro spatulas to get this cleaned up. Whatever is left in this little silicone, I will use my lip brush to get it out for this week because I don't want to waste any of it because it's part of the experiment. All right, so what I usually do is I have this here, and part of the reason I choose to use silicone is because it is very bendable, and I can just pour it right in here and create a little spout. Let's try not to spill it everywhere. I did not take this all the way down, which I should have, so I can fit the rest of it in. I'm gonna let this heat back up for a second. Scrape some of this back down, and then we'll pour the rest in. I know a lot of people think this is weird. I enjoy the process of frankening, so for me this is a lot of fun, though, you know, it's not for everyone, but I enjoy it. It is messy. Let's see if we can get any more melted down. If not, like I said, I will use the lip brush to get this out because I don't want to waste it. Actually, this is soft enough I can probably press it in here. This will be pretty malleable until I chill it and it sets up. I don't know if we'll get enough more out to actually pour it. Might just have to do the scrape technique. There it is in all its messy glory. So I will let this set up for a while. I can put it in the fridge or the freezer and it'll set up, and then I will swatch it for you. Okay, while that is in the freezer setting up. I'm just going to take this little bit right here and swatch it. It's pretty dark. It is definitely dark, but I think this will be like a nice warm to neutral lip color for fall. Even though it doesn't feel like fall, it feels more like winter. But that is the one that I created from the black. And yeah, they look very different, don't they? We will we'll see how it wears, and that is it. That is what this Franken was all about. I hope you enjoyed it. I loved Franken, so if there's anything else that you would like to see me Franken, I would be happy to do it. And, you know, I love to do my Frankens. So that is how I do a lipstick Franken. If I was to want this to be a little bit more sheer, I would probably have put some lip balm in with it to do almost like a tinted lip balm, or an almost lipstick, if you will. And but I want to get this done, want it done by the end of the year, so that's why I went straight lipstick with this one, and I'm not mad at it. So let me know what you guys think, and if you want to see anything else Frankened. And that is it for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and until I see you in my next video, have a beautiful day.